comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Let's go! Ring the bell!
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Checks with a projectile. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Both fighters are looking for a way to fill up their super art gauge. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Gets a chance with that jump in. Who's it gonna be? Play through the round now. Expect to see both fighters take it to the next level. There's still lots of time in this round. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Grabs him. All right, what's coming up next? This is a gigantic life lead. How are they going to deal with this? There's only 20 seconds remaining. Not much time left in this round. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. The pressure is so intense. Knew they had the life lead and decided to take the win by running out the clock instead. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Checks them with a projectile. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Opts to continue the attack with the drive. The impact doesn't do anything. Going in, the low heavy is denied. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump into this range. From low heavy to genius read. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. Throws them. Hit the drive. Player 1 will look to apply. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Finds the target. A quick breather. Both are ready to pull the trigger. Wall splash into the guard frame. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Quiet Toho burnout. Did they mean to do that? Excellent block. Impact squashed. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Dangerous quick. There's a burnout. The low kick hit. Amazing. Flatline zone. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Who's going to steal this win? They're using the fireball to force a reaction. Player 1 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Time to reassess the situation? Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Reads the jump in perfectly. Super close corners. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Oh, what's this? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Connects with the throw. The low. Low heavy. Player 1. Ooh, what a smart throw. Player 1 is in a very good spot. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. What's next? The overhead denied. The low kick hits. Ooh, does them dirty. Okay, here we go. Wall flat into the guard frame. Hits the drive. The low block. Gotta do better than that. Excellent block. Oh, they're gonna be in the middle. It's time to block this out. Are you kidding me? Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Great match. Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Hope you'll put up a fight.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking how their opponent reacts to Fireball. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Their drive gauge was running low, but they use an overdrive art anyway just to show they're not gun shy. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 2 chases them down. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Big counter, KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Big throws. Big low reaching heavy. Neither of them willing to back off here. That drive impact is blocked. A quick breather. Controls the distance with a smart kill rush back. Medium kick hits. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Doing some quick planning. Jump. Blocks the impact. Player burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Low heavy. Light Hazard KO. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Goes for the jump in to start. The drive impact is denied. Hits him with a stop and pop. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Knockdown and super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach this, tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Jumps. Gotta do better than that. Excellent block. The low. Okay, here we go. Player 1 is barely hanging on to their last bit of drive. With super arts into play, this can lead to some big damage. Player 1 has got to work some magic with his limited drive. All the throws connects. What's next? All in with a rush. Side switch. The low's blocked. Are they trying to bait it? Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Player 1 is in a very good spot. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Dangerous, but turns out. Do they have what it takes? That was a magical shot. Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Controls the distance with a smart kill rush back. Breaks the block with a throw. Player 1 has the life advantage. Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape. Combo with the target combo. Gets the counter hit throw. Takes a trip. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. All right, what's coming up next? Life lead opens up. One chance here may end this match. They need to rely on their instincts here. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. KO! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Controls the distance with a smart heel rush back. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Taking stock. Big throws. Long-range fireball to break the silence. Smart play with the throw. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to hit them with a stop and pop. Gets scooped from down low. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Very slick with the combo. They exchange blows. Excellent block. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Solid anti-air. Can this drive bring the back? Even flatline zone. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. You're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Trips him up. Long low attack hit. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Knockdown. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Jumps in. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 2 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Utilizes the parry here to try and establish the pace. Jumps in. The quarter mix hits him with a stop and pop. From low heavy to genius read. Pokes with a medium kick. There's the wall spot. They can't do anything now. Both are experiencing burnout. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Big opportunity now in this corner. Super hearts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Their space sends a bar of Kikosho. Going in, blocks the overhead. Smart play, low heavy. The overhead denied. Jumps in, throws them. Grabs and throws them away. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner kick. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. Who's gonna take it? Medium kick. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Back at the start, uses their drive gauge. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. The throw missed. Player 1 won out those close scuffles. And now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. The low. Throw is denied. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Things are very tense as this exchange continues. Player 1 is barely hanging on to their last bit of drive. Ooh, what a smart throw. What's next? Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Player 1 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? The pace of the round is going to pick up. Excellent block. I assume the pleasantries are just about over. A parry? Danger pumps the brakes on the impact. Justly stays out of range. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Checking with the fireball. How will they react? Connects with the throw. Can this drive bring them back? 20 seconds burns out. Player 1 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? Ground them from above. A real test of nerves here. Putting it all on the line. Oh, here we go. Play it off. The round ends as they do an amazing job protecting the life lead. Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
All right, you ready?
I'm not gonna lose.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. The low kick connects. Goes for the throw. Uncomfortable space here. Can they put each other on the edge? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Starts with a jump in. Brushes off the impact. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Taking stock. Well-timed corner switch. Still slugging it out at this range. They're not afraid to let the overdrive art fly, even when their drive gauge isn't topped off. One shot is all both fighters need to close this out. The jump in catches them. Both fighters are barely hanging in there, but someone's gotta act. Both fighters KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Extending that drive gauge. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Oh, they're burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to tank. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Goes for the jump in. Ooh, does them dirty. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Pumps the brakes on the impact. They're going for the super art. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. KO. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Goes to the overdrive. Low heavy hits. Mix-up incoming. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. The low is denied. Starts with a jumper. Both players have near empty super art gauges. Whoever can build theirs up first may have a big advantage here. The projectile to try and change the situation. Very solid corner switch. Was looking for that jump attack. Gets the knockdown, and now caught in the crossup. Life lead opens up. Oh, burnout triggered. Picks up the win with the counter hit. Looked like they were baiting their opponent into making a mistake. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes to the overdrive. Sticks the jump in. Still very early in the round. Took him to the corner in a flash. Scrapping it out up close. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Peppers them with the lightning kicks. Knockdown and max Sf6 plus super art. The super doesn't hit. Player 1 will have to deal with it. They're going for the super art. That's not gonna hit. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Player 1 can't use hit the drive. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Now they can use drive. There's a drive impact. Flatline zone. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight!
Wow, reads the counterattack. All the throw connects. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Breaks the block with a throw. Player 2 has a slight life lead. What are they gonna do? They push their way out of the corner. So, what's next?
Spinning burn!
Vintage!
Come on!
Fireball pressure. Trying to wear down. Nothing stops this train. What's next? Connects with the throw. The low kick hits. This is the time to believe in your knockdown. Here's what a finish. That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in the fight. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Connects with medium kick. Throws them to negate the block.
Go to sleep!
No go for the throw. Starts off zoning with fireball. Player 1 chases them down. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight!
Sandblast! How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Breaks the block with a throw. Still slugging it out at this range. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Doesn't miss a beat. What'll happen here? A back throw for damage and vital positioning. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Notice, oh my god, what a throw test! Nice fireball. What now? Overhead. Player 2 can't use any drop. That was the highest I've ever seen. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Hits him with a stopping block. Throw missed. Crowns him from above. Player 2 with the lead. Will they go for offense or defense? Solid anti-air. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Player 1 with the rhythm owning that space. Back into the corner. What's that? Oh, nice. The low. Overhead. Grabs them. Ugh, take a seat. They are done. Player 1 is going to be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Let's go! Ring the bell!
I'm not gonna lose.
Round 1. Fight!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Low heavy. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Goes for the low kick.
Keep talking!
Goes for the fireball. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. All right. Can't tech the throw. Takes a trip. Box him with a target kick. Gets the counter hit throw. Knockdown. Solid blocking. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Low heavy for the win. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Parries to cancel the fireball. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Breaks the block with a throw. What'll happen here? Manages to block the jump-in attack. Time to reassess the situation. Blocks the overhead. That combo did decent damage. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner. In there! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Fight! Round! Fight!
Decides not to rush in without a plan. Controls the distance with a smart middle rush back. Player 2 needs to switch it up if they want to take it home. Still plenty of time left. Gotta be careful not to whip at this drive rush to keep it going. Super art on deck for both fighters. How all in with the rush. Going in, player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Hits them with a 1-2-3, crowns them from above. Low heavy, but no go. Both fighters are down to half life. Ooh, you never know what throws at. This is gonna hurt. Changes the pace with the fireball. Definitely stays out of range. Dangerous range here. What's next? Leg kick. Withdraws him. What now? Fades out the low kick. All in with a rush. Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. They were sitting on their meter for this super art. The super hit. It's gonna be enough to kill. Perfectly planned, perfectly executed. That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, pop that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with their fireball. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Box them with a target. All right, what's coming up next? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Each hit is so important here. Goes with the safe stuff, wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Big counter. Doesn't miss a beat. Controls the distance with a smart middle rush back. Both fighters planning something? Blocks across a good read. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Uses the target combo as a filler. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who managed OD cycle uppercut puts them on the ropes. Still scrapping for control of the stage. Can they create an opportunity? Links it! Impact squash! This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. They just won't stop switching sides. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Low heavy, but no go. Flatline go. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. A battle of egos on display here as neither fighter wants to give up any ground. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player one needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Holds out with the block. Player two needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. All right, what's coming up next? Big counter. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Taking stock. Player two in trouble with no drive. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Player one needs the drive rush to keep it going. KO! Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Burns the drive gauge. Will gain control of the match in the early going. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Box him with a target. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be their setup here? How will they manage their drive gauges? Super arts on deck for both fighters. Burnout activates. Player one in dire straits with burnout. They're trading attacks. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Experiencing burnout. How did they read that throw? Time to reassess the situation? Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Player two needs to use their drive moves to have any chance of a comeback. KO. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Decides not to rush in without a plan. He tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. The low heavy is denied. Both players look for something to work with, but neither are getting the opening they want. Player one is in a very good spot now. Ooh, you all the throw connects. What now? And on the hunt. Low heavy, taking chunks out of each drive, in fact misses. Cuts off the tank and scores the win. Player one is a force to be reckoned with.
Comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Player one in that dangerous burnout state. Still slugging it out here. Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. Knockdown. Recovers from burnout. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. This is a real back-and-forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. Hit them with a 1-2-3. Experiencing burnout. Oh, easy tech. Reacts to the throw. Miraculous grab. Player 1 in trouble with no drive. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. This is a prime opportunity to end things, but they decide to play it safe. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Jumps? Who's going to start things off? Grabs them. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. They continue to battle it out in the middle of the stage. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Jumps up. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Medium kick. Breaks those shins. They're going for the super arc. Changes things up with an overhead. The low. Knockdown and OD cycle uppercut puts them on the rope. Throws them. Will this super art do anything? Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Links it. Player 2 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Both fighters are low on drive. What'll they use it on? Jump! What are they gonna do? This could lead to some big damage. Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? Pumps the brakes on the impact. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Low heavy. Overhead attack. Both turns out. Both fighters are down to half life. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. The low. Okay, he's solid anti-air. What a statement with that fireball. Who are they swinging at? Gotta do better than that. Quick air. It is over. Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
A new challenger.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Let's go! Ring the bell!
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Blocks the jump in. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Knockdown. Goes for the throw. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Big counter. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Blocks the impact. Oh! Player, yes! Drive impact for the win. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Bending that drive gauge. Big, low, reaching heavy. Which way you gonna block? Takes a trip. Super hard on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Breaks the block with a throw. Hits him with a stop and block. Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. Connects with the throw. Going in. Wrecks them. That was a huge, huge stun. They need to capitalize on this chance and go in for the kill. Okay, here we go. Closes it out. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round one.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Combo with the target combo. The low heavy hits. Low heavy. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? Player two can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Finding it tricky to manage their drive. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Life lead opens up. Player one is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Let's see how they apply their core. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Heats it up with a combo into super. The throw missed. Player one can't use any more drive without burning out. Wraps it up with the drive impact. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Fight.
Bending that drive gauge. Hits with the overhead. Grabs him. No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked. Player two is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Smart play with the throw. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player two has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Opts to continue the attack with the drive. Going in, a super art? Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Taking no prisoners. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Combo with the target combo. The throw misses. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner.
I never miss.
Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player two can't let their drive gauge run. They need to find a way to reset the situation. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Taking stock. Combo with KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player one kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Throws them. What's next? Breaks those shins. Grabs and throws them away. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Big throws. What'll happen here? Connect with medium kick. You've got to be mindful. Hits them with a stopping block. Player two will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Knockdown and both fighters are the low. Sees the overhead coming. Ooh, what a smart throw. The low's blocked. The drive impact doesn't work. All the throw connects. What now? Player one can't afford mistakes without that drop. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Player one can't let this a fireball at that range. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Psycho Knuckle!
Both avoiding the wall like a plague.
Psycho Knuckle!
Player two won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Still plenty of time left. There's an overdrive art. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This connects with the throw. Clutch, anti-air. Ooh, what a smart throw.
Psycho Knuckle!
Sticks out a kick. Oh, plot twist. All the throw connects. The low's blocked. Player two can't use drive anymore. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that?
Sucker!
Both absolutely refusing to give up that. Here comes